Once in a generation, cinematic musical history is made. Something will come along that will leave you in awe. The 1990s had many legendary films, like Pulp Fiction, Home Alone, and Jurassic Park. It even had the first TMNT live-action movie. But the true treasure from the 90s was a 21-minute, direct-to-VHS Diamond in the Rough. 4 turtles, in dire need of finding their sensei a last-minute Christmas gift. Starring Leonardo, the leader of the group, with the ability to rap in his normal voice and sing with an uncanny Jamaican accent. Donatello, the quick-witted brainiac of the team.
That was last year.
Raphael, the hothead brother, in charge of the Christmas list. And Michelangelo, the fun-loving brother with a pretty white scarf and an opera voice that'll bring tears to your eyes. No, seriously, cut this bullshit. This mini-movie will bring actual tears to your eyes and probably take 5 years off of your life expectancy. In the spirit of Christmas, I think it's only fitting that we take a look back at one of the cringiest things to ever happen under the TMNT name. We wish you a turtle Christmas. There's so many things wrong with this holiday-themed special, but before we go any deeper, I'll set the tone. The year was 1994. Turtle Mania was still in full effect. The 1987 cartoon was still going strong, and kids were craving more live-action turtles following the movies. You see, there was a trend for the live-action turtles. The first movie was amazing, the second one was pretty good, the third one kind of sucked, and then this came out a year later. And then it got even worse with the next mutation hitting the air in 1996. And yeah, I'm leaving out the Coming Out of Our Shells tour from 1990, because this video will already contain dangerous amounts of cringe.
Pizza power!
Growing up in a glass bowl.
But basically, corporate heads were trying to seize the moment and milk every cent out of the turtle-loving kids across America. And thus, we got this, forever tainting the legacy of TMNT. I'll be the one to bite the bullet and break down this abomination, if it's even possible to break something like this down. Honestly, I find it to be absolutely hilarious. It just oozes all of the dated trends of the 90s. I'm going to take some Advil for the unavoidable headache that's coming for me, so without further ado, we wish you a Turtle Christmas. We open up with a decent number called We're the Turtles. It basically is the intro song for this monstrosity. I think my favorite part of this intro is right in the beginning, where the glowing green from the sewer effect goes right through the tires of this car. This is literally within the first 10 seconds of starting this tape. It exemplifies what's in store for us. We then get an awkward minute-long opening credits sequence, and the Christmas joy begins. Leonardo busts into his favorite Christmas song, Deck the Halls. Just listen to the way he sings.
Deck the halls with pepperoni. Fa la 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 la. Mustard, eggplant, and bologna.
This is seriously the only time Leo uses this weird Jamaican voice through the whole video. This jingle had some ultimate cringe, along with a couple references to some classic villains.
No bebop and no rock steady. Merry Christmas to the shredder. Let's all sing this part together.
What'd he just say? Also, now we see the turtles in action. What's up with these bandanas? They're seriously almost down to their knees. And if you're familiar with this already, you know the countless times the turtles' mouths don't move when they talk or sing, and all the other costume fails, like costume zippers showing. These fails just make this special even more unique and utterly pathetic. So they finish singing Deck the Halls, and Raphael is hyped up because the turtles got all of their Christmas shopping done. It's Christmas Eve, so they better hope they got all their shopping done. But lo and behold, they forgot to get Splinter a gift. Raphael keeps trying to blame the other guys for forgetting the gift, but none of them confront him about forgetting it. I bet this was all Raph's fault.
I don't believe you guys!
So the turtles embark on their journey for Splinter's gift, getting into their next song, Up From the Sewer. I like how Mikey wears this girly white scarf for most of the time. I'm pretty sure they chose to give him the scarf to make it easier to tell him and Raph apart. I don't really have much of a comment on this scene, This song basically just repeats the same 3 sentences over and over again. But since when did the Turtles take a spiral staircase up to the surface? I'm pretty sure in every other incarnation the Turtles climbed the ladder to the manhole cover. This special had a hard time getting things right. The Turtles hit the surface, and we go right into the hit jingle, Gotta Get a Gift. This song is actually kind of catchy, but what's up with this line? They say, what can they give their ninja master who already has everything? What does he really have? A lair and a robe? He doesn't even have a pair of shoes. This scene also introduces some homeless-looking kids using trash cans as instruments. My favorite part is when Leo throws one of them that's on rollerblades out of the scene. See ya, man. And don't even get me started on the Turtles' dance moves. And this isn't me making a cut or anything. This is literally how the scenes change.
Guys, if there are only 2 hours of shopping left before Christmas.
It's so bad. We then cut into Mikey randomly turning into an opera singer in Oh Little City of New York. My favorite part of this scene was Raph and Leo communicating like they're gonna pick Mikey up, but then when they go to pick him up, he starts shaking like a leaf, so they stop. It's like they're just making this up as they go. They then go to the store to get a gift, which literally takes about 15 seconds. They settle on a framed pizza. What's funny is Raph actually suggested getting a pair of shoes for Splinter, like I joked about before. We then cut to possibly the most popular track from this abomination, Rap Rap. The Turtles keep giving these weird high fives to each other through the whole song. I guess it's their way of being gangsta.
Snoop Dogg!
After they finish rapping about rapping, they all strangely say goodnight to one another.
Johnny, good night, man.
Good night, Raphael.
Nighty night, Mikey.
Now it's Christmas morning, and the Turtles are opening their gifts. But Splinter randomly appears and says it's time to rock and roll. He then sings his own rendition of the 12 Days of Christmas, which goes on for over 3 minutes straight. It's the longest 3 minutes of the entire movie, and honestly, probably the longest 3 minutes of your life. I guess the Turtles ended up buying Splinter a lot more than just the framed pizza. But Splinter then channels his inner father, and reminds the Turtles the true meaning of Christmas. Just listen to Splinter's voice actor.
But I fear that perhaps we have lost sight of the true meaning of this special time of year.
Not only is he struggling with his lines, it's like he doesn't even have a real voice for Splinter. He's just winging it. Mikey then orders a pizza, and the entire group, including those homeless kids, bust into the last song, We Wish You a Turtles Christmas. That brings us to the credits, but don't think you're safe yet. We've got some comments from the Turtles during the credits to digest. They make comments on some of the songs and scenes from the movie, while still in their characters, of course. They actually reference Leo's random Jamaican voice and how dreadfully long Splinter's 12 Days of Christmas was.
Mildly Jamaican stuff. I like that Rastafarian kind of stuff. You know?
What do you think the stuff was? It was my stuff, man. Come on. How about that 12 days, though, man? Did that go on for like 12 years or what?
What are you talking about, my son?
Oh, sorry, Master Splinter.
And then it just randomly cuts off, and the suffering is finally over. Well guys, I don't even know what else to say. We made it through the agony, and we're able to make some fun out of it. Seriously, We Wish You a Turtles Christmas is another piece to the puzzle of the Ninja Turtle legacy. They were so popular at this time that the kids honestly probably enjoyed this when it first came out. I really made this video as a way to celebrate this great time of the year with you guys. Whether you celebrate Christmas or another holiday, I wish you guys all a very happy holiday and the best of luck in the new year. I know that We Wish You a Turtles Christmas has been reviewed by like the Nostalgia Critic and probably a bunch of other times on YouTube by some big YouTubers, and I haven't watched any of those reviews in years, so I hope that this video wasn't kind of like a copy of those videos. I hope I noticed some new things or made some new comments or something. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and I just want to thank you guys again so much for watching, so much for a great year, and I hope 2019 is even better. So thank you guys so much, and peace out.
Some ice cakes.
You guys are pathetic.
Oh, gotta get an electric